it was just a delight and a real privilege to work with her and with him. It's just, you don't see films like this that often.
It's such a finely observed film about a woman's life. So I think the challenge is to let yourself be observed, to be as private on film as you are in your real life, or as, you know, or as, just as alive, really. Because I think that's what people connect to when they see the film. They see this, they see somebody's life. You realize the only other person that experiences her the same way that she does is the audience. So in a sense, it's almost like looking at yourself. So I wanted that. I wanted to transmit that experience, which was really, really challenging and wonderful to do with Sebastian's guidance, because he's so tremendously empathetic.
Well, so deciding to reimagine or remaking the story, I think it's the story the one that decided for us, because it happened in a very organic way. We met in 2015. I was about to start shooting 2 films, so my mind was really like into that. And I knew that Julianne had liked the film, and you were really into the character, and so. And Julianne said, "You know, I would only do this if you direct it." And I said, "Yeah, I would only do it if you are in it." So that was it. I mean, that's how it started.
Mm-hmm.
You come here a lot?
Yes. No, not a lot. I mean, sometimes.
What's your name?
Gloria.
I think it was important in the story that you could see them together, that they could be together, maybe they should be together, but he can't. It's a very human thing that happens to lots of women who are married sometimes, and then the person then just kind of runs away. And I think you don't get to see a woman alone at a certain time of her life. It's really unusual to see a film like this, because it kind of sensitizes you to a person's life and a woman's life.
Ow, ow. You want more off the sides?
A little bit more than that, actually.
How do you do that moment when somebody makes a decision that's maybe not very considered and maybe not the best one? And she does it time and time again, but she doesn't do it with any, there's not a destructive quality to it. It's actually literally a following of an impulse. And that was the hardest thing to depict without any judgment and without any weight. You know, because when people do that stuff, you don't do it thinking, uh-oh. You just do it because you're like, that seems like a good choice, or that seems like a choice. Yeah. But the audience goes like, oh my God, what is she doing? Yeah. But we've all been there, you know? So as an actor, that was a really rare thing.